comments on this one. Nah, it shouldn't be too bad, this video. Oh man, I can't imagine the comments on this one. Oh boy. Well, hey everybody, welcome to this new ASMR video. Today is a very strange video. So as you can read by the title, today, Deceased Pet Collection, and the reason I'm laughing is because I think it's quite funny that I'm making a video on this. And I wanted to sit down today and talk to you about my experiences in 21 years of having pets. I've got 3 amazing pets in my tin can collection here, who I would love to add personally to my collection. Well, I've always said I wanted to add my grandmother as my first human experiment, but she said no to that, so I'm gotta persuade my mom and dad to add him to my first human collection tin can. We've got pets here, so we're gonna start out straight up with the first one. I'm gonna tell you a story about them. So this one, believe it or not, is Tiggs. He's in a little tin can. Tiggs, I didn't like her that much. It was a female cat, but she had an amazing character. Really my brother's cat, to be honest. Phenomenal cat. I've seen the ashes, it's nothing spectacular, so how she passed away, you may wonder. I was playing FIFA one day, you know, ordinary kid in the neighborhood, you know, playing FIFA or either playing outside. I think it was FIFA 14, 13 at the time. This is nearly 10 years ago, so do excuse me. And my mom and dad would occasionally have people around the house, and I'd know that if, you know, Veggie started to bark, which was my dog, who also isn't alive no more. And I was playing FIFA, and I hear my mom and dad talking downstairs, so I look downstairs out the window, and I see a animal vet car, and you know, at the time I didn't think much of it. Okay, whatever, right? And I saw a lady in the room, and I didn't think much of it. I continued gaming. So anyways, she left after that. I came downstairs, got called by my parents, and said, listen, Tiggs have been ran over. And I just started bursting into tears. I'd never ever thought that it would happen, but my brother unfortunately kind of saw it coming already, because the weird thing about our street was you had bushes next to the road, and it was like a curve in the road. So, you know, a bunny or a dog or a cat would run over. Yeah, you wouldn't have reaction time. And the unfortunate thing was, it was a 30 zone. People used to drive double the speed sometimes, which was stupidity. I think this one time I actually threw a rock at somebody's car because they were speeding. I couldn't really care much. Oh well. She passed away. A little bit about her. She was a very nice cat, actually. She had a very nice character, very wild type of cat, a European short hair cat. She had this food stain on the side of her nose. Yeah, I remember that so much. And the older I became, the more tolerant she became of me, because I used to be very, very annoying. I used to be an annoying little shit as a kid, so she'd occasionally scratch me, and when she scratched, Jesus Christ, you would bleed. Not just no, like going all crazy mode. So yeah, that really is a story of Tiggs. Phenomenal. And yeah, this is number 1, unfortunately. It was very disappointing to find out she had not been able to live at the old age. Although this is not actually my favorite cat. Let me actually show you my favorite one of all time. The one that actually, well, you know, they all hurt the most. But I think these 2 other ones hit different. Damn, come on, go Kizzy in here. You know what, I'll be honest, I actually haven't touched these in months. I sleep with them, believe it or not. I know it sounds weird, but I used to have them in my bed. But they used to keep falling out of my bed, so I've decided to put them on top of my bed. I used to take these with also traveling to Thailand. I'm very glad they did not confiscate me, because I told them, listen, these are very important to me. I travel where I go, they go with. That was a bit weird as a kid, I guess you could say, but this was Kizzy. Yeah, she passed away in 2016, the 3rd of March. And Tiggs passed away in 2014 in the summertime, so when she passed away, yeah, that hurt me a lot, because it was so odd. So was I in high school at the time in 2016? Yes, it was my very, very first year. So I got dropped off of school, right? It was a rainy day. It was a very, very rainy day, pouring down. I mean, I used to be home alone very often, cause it used to be amazing, man. When I used to come home and I did not see a car in the driveway, heck yeah, I used to be happy when I did saw a car. Damn, my mom's here, great. Couldn't watch TV or couldn't video game like that. So I came home the one day, as I mentioned, pouring down, and the first thing I used to always do is just open up the back door, fresh air, and especially that smell of fresh natural rain. And I was looking in the car and I'm like, that's weird. Why is the cat laying in the rain? Cats don't like rain in general. They don't do that type of stuff. She was laying on the stones in the rain. And I went to her and she was meowing. I was like, oh shit, something isn't right? So I'm panicking. I don't touch her, I don't move her, because that's the first thing I got told. If somebody's laying on the ground in pain, agony, you do not touch that, nothing, because you could kill them, right? So first thing I did was, okay, I'm gonna get a towel, wrap it around her softly, put her on the floor. Did we have Peggy at the time? Yeah, Peggy was still alive then. Man, what a sad story. Anyways, I ran to my neighbor. I told him, can you phone the animal vet? Okay, blah blah blah. They came an hour later. Took him a whole hour. I was pissed off at the time. I couldn't understand how can you take a whole hour. My cat is over here. I don't know what is going on. So anyways, I called my parents after that. When they took me to the vet, they dropped me off back home. And I said to Mom, listen, I just found Kizzy in the garden. I do not know what's going on with her, where she was meowing, this and that. We got a call of the vet an hour or two later that we were able to come in, and that was the moment when, I got the sad news. Man, I'm gonna try my best not to cry, because I hate this. Well, we got told basically, listen, there isn't anything we can do. She's old. She was 18. That's really crazy for a cat. And I had to basically say my goodbye. We weren't gonna let her suffer like that. We felt, man, this is wrong. Let her go sleep. Use medicine to make a cat or animal fall asleep. What hurt me so much with this one is because I grew up with Kizzy. Unlike Dix over here, Dix was my brother's cat. Kizzy wasn't mine, so Kizzy and I used to sleep in the same bed. She used to sleep every night with me. Wherever I went, she went. I had a very close moment with that cat. I still remember what she looks like. She had a very distinguished look. I've never seen a cat. Well, actually, I have seen a cat once, and I felt like, oh, that's Kizzy. But then I felt and realized, no, she's no longer here. So this one really hurt because it was my everything. I had a feeling I could have saved her, but there wasn't much I could do. Mother Nature said, hey, time is up. You've tried your best. Can't do much more. So very traumatic. Very, very, very traumatic. Yeah, I really hated it. And when these two passed away eventually, right, so we had no cats left. We had a dog left. We felt like, let's go get another cat. I think after 3-4 months, felt too quiet inside, and I got surprised with the news of saying, hey, we're gonna go look at some cats. You're allowed to choose your own. And I got Skylar. I love Skylar so much. That's my little black monster. She represents and resembles Kizzy a lot as well. Not the same, obviously. I love them both equal, although she's always in my heart. No cat will replace her. But Skylar, for example, the black cat as well, Norwegian bush cat, she's hilarious. I love her a lot. She also follows me every day. I swear to God, everywhere she follows me. She doesn't sleep with me, which I find a bit disappointing, but okay, cool. So we got the two cats, and then Grumpy Ass was still alive at the time. Yeah, and you can imagine Veggie at the time, he did not like the cats at all. No, hell no, man. He was alone. Finally at peace. He was like, yes, those two cats are no longer alive. I have peace in my mind. Well, Veggie, we had to disappoint you, man. You're gonna have to live with them for a while. So I think in July 2016, we got the kitties. This one is a bit of a sad one as well. This is Badge. Yeah, Peggy was massive. He was overweight. He was a Jack Russell. He was old. He was Dix was 14 because he was 18. Peggy was 17, 16, 17. So you can imagine the last few months with him and the cats, how he did not like. But same for the cats. The cats didn't like him. So this was also a very sad story. Peggy was phenomenal. Peggy actually protected me once from a dog attack, which resulted Peggy into bleeding actually. So we used to have neighbors and they were assholes. One of them passed away, I think, because I used to see him on his own in his Alfa Romeo. He used to drive, no Fiat Panda, old crap Fiat Panda, and I never saw his wife anymore with him. They were horrible neighbors. So you know, me and Peggy were one day just playing in the garden, and we had a big ass tree, like a gigantic tree, a big ass tree, and we had made up this border. We had to make the fence stronger because that dog Tommy, which you know, we've never blamed the dog for the actions. It was the stupid, ignorant owners who would never listen and who didn't care. What happened was the cats would often sleep on that corner, and the dog would often try to go through the fence. So we had to put like wooden plates in between. And well, what happened one day, Patchy and I were playing outside. I had a knife in my hand, you know, a normal knife, you know. And Patchy and I were playing, and in 1 second, boom, before you know, the dog jumps over and attacks my dog in the neck of my dad, getting a kitchen knife, threatening to, you know what I mean? He said, if you don't get this dog on my property right now, I will, you know, because the dog was playful, that we know. In this case, the dog was aggressive, but we were never angry at the dog. It was the owners who had never trained the dog. So the police got called, this and that, and de-escalated, right? So go everything after that. They moved out after that incident. Horrible people. And then we had a guy, a ginger, lived next to us. They got no souls. Sorry if you're ginger and you're watching this. South Park influenced me. So anyways, my mom was on a business trip in Singapore, right? And my dad and I were alone for a few days. We knew Peggy was coming near to an end. He was eating less, drinking less, less walking. He wasn't doing very much activity-wise, so we were already warned, like, you know, it can happen any unfortunate moment, you know. And unfortunately, on the 10th of October, it happened. Kind of a blessing as well that it happened on that exact day, because I was free from school. It was on a Friday afternoon. I had free for 2 weeks after that, so it was sort of also maybe a blessing that it happened on that exact day. So I gave Peggy a kiss that day because my father had taken off a few days for the dog to take care, because my mom was on the business street in Singapore, right, with Forest for show. And I said to Peggy, I'll see you this afternoon, you know, me knowing, okay, it can happen any moment, but I didn't want to accept it, so I come back home. I got dropped off by the taxi. My dad opens up the door, and he's crying, and that's exactly when I just knew, like, oh. He said I had to bring him off. Literally, you got picked up. 10 minutes later, he started howling, crying. Had to take him to the vet, and they said, listen, there's two options now. Because of his age, you can let him suffer, or you can do it the easy way. And that broke my dad. Yeah, it really did. Because, you know, I'd lost 2 pets in the span of 6 months. I'd lost Kizzy, and then now I lost my dog, you know, that I grew up with. He was amazing. At the older he got, the less he could do, you know. What definitely did destroy him was not even his weight. He actually outlived all the Jack Russells that used to live near us, because he was the most overweight, but he was never unhealthy. That's the bizarre thing. What played a massive impact on him not being able to walk that much and thus far was the fact he fell off the staircase once. He used to, goddamn it, I remember he used to run on the stairways, the funniest sound, but also very scared because, you know, if he falls, he's not alive no more. So this one time he fell off the staircase and he broke his ball. He hurt his hip, had to get surgery once or twice. He was able to walk, but he couldn't run, and he was He was a grumpy little shit after that. God damn, the older he became, the less he could tolerate from people and other animals. Yeah, it was hilarious though. He was, just that's what happens when people get older, I guess, right? So, I hope to be old one day, but phenomenal dog, really a loving animal. Anyways, he lived up to 16, 17 years, which we got told, hey, listen, he's probably only gonna live until like 12, 13 because of his weight and, his body in general. He actually outlived both the cats and my goldfishes, which I used to have, but I don't have their ashes because I flushed them down the drain. Flushed them down the toilet, but this was the video, not spectacular, I know. I just wanted to tell you about my childhood animals that I basically grew up with, which was really cool. And it obviously sucks having to be confronted till the day, it has to happen. If you ever lost a pet, it sucks, it's horrible, and I don't want to think about losing my dogs right now that I have. Bella, Bella's mine, Skylar's mine. I don't want to lose them yet. But I have to be prepared for it one day, so I would like to thank you all so much for watching this video. Then I will see you next time. Well, hopefully I